Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. So today I wanted to do a Q&A about my weight loss, but more specifically, it's been a year since I've done weight loss surgery, and I know that you guys have so many questions, so I asked you guys on Instagram to send me all the questions that you have, and I have some really good ones, so I'm really excited. So yeah, it's been pretty much a year. I got my surgery end of March, beginning of April, and I got out of the hospital like a few days later. So yeah, and I just wanted to answer your questions and kind of reflect on 1 year of post-op. Also, if you want to see before and after pictures, it is on my Instagram. I believe I'm uploading it on the same day that this video is live. So if you want to see before and after pictures, definitely go there. My Instagram will be linked down below. It's the same. It's Tio Glam. Okay, so first question that I got is, do you regret it? And obviously I don't, but throughout your journey, you kind of will have moments where you will regret it and you will feel like, oh my god, what did I do to my body? Like, this is really serious. This is definitely, the surgery, weight loss surgery is definitely not a something to take lightly, and it's definitely not for cosmetic purposes. It's very tough to go through, and you have to put in a lot of effort to lose weight. It really isn't an easy way out. And if you kind of go thinking like, oh, it's just going to be easy, and then you're faced with the reality that it's not, you'll definitely have some regret moments, but overall, I don't regret it. Yeah. Okay, question number 2 is, was it hard for you to not eat the junk food that you were used to? Yes, it was, but in the beginning, you really don't think about the junk food. It's just not something that kind of crosses your mind at all. In the beginning, I did not feel hunger for a couple of months, so it wasn't like hard. In the beginning it wasn't. I would say now it is. Like, it's been a year now. I can pretty much eat whatever I want. Obviously I can't like binge eat like enormous quantities of food. I can't really binge eat like a lot, but yeah, sometimes I guess it is, but it's more towards like the end of your, I guess, weight loss journey. Once you're like, you've lost a ton of weight, but you still have so much more to lose, and everything kind of goes back to normal. That's when it gets hard. But in the beginning, you really don't think of junk food. You just think of healing and not having permanent damage done to your body. Okay, number 3 is, what surgery and why? So I got the sleeve. I didn't go towards the bypass because, I don't know, I just felt like the bypass feels a little bit more dramatic, and I didn't really even understand like how the bypass is being performed, like the actual surgery. It just felt kind of more dramatic, but with the bypass you do lose more weight. So I think that with the bypass I would have been at my at my goal weight, because I'm still not at my goal weight. I have many kilograms to go. So yeah. Number 4, do you have hair loss? Yes, I do. Yeah, I had a lot of hair loss, but I've been taking, wait, I'm gonna go get them. But I've been taking the Sugar Bear Hair vitamins, and they've been helping a lot. As you can tell, it is growing back, but I kind of should do an entire video about it. Okay, number 5 is, do you have acid reflux? So I am very lucky that I don't experience acid reflux. Number 6 is, do you have physical pain? No, I don't. I did have for like 3-4 months physical pain in my stomach, physical pain if I'm leaning forward. You know, if you're sitting on a chair and you're like eating and you're leaning a little bit, I would feel pain in my scars. So my scars were painful for about 4 months. Number 7, do you think that you could have lost the weight without surgery? Absolutely not. Like 100% not. I was always the type of person that would start a diet and it would not even last a week. Getting the surgery just forces you, because your stomach is literally butchered. It forces you, I mean, it's not butchered, but it's cut, you know. You remove a huge portion of your stomach, and it forces you to not eat. And you don't really have a choice, because the other choice is to rip your stomach, and you're gonna have, if you survive that, you're gonna have a lot of infections in your body, and it's gonna be extremely painful. So the surgery made it that I don't have a choice but to lose weight, and I would never have done it without it. Like, number 8 is what scared you the most about the surgery. I think that, like, what scared me was just the overall, I think that what scared me was just the overall surgery process. I've never done a surgery before, and I had to go under, and that kind of scared me a little bit. I remember my last 2 minutes of being awake before I went under, and it was scary. Yeah, that's what scared me. It was just the surgery process, I would say. Number 9 is what emotions hit in your weight loss journey. I think, you know, being happy that I lose weight, but also being sad that I don't lose weight, and stalling. Is that what it's called? When you basically don't lose weight, but you do everything you can to lose weight. That is so frustrating. And especially since, you know, when you get weight loss surgery, you eat so little and you expect to just drop weight all the time. And then when you don't, it's just like so frustrating, because you're like, how? I'm eating next to nothing. Why am I not dropping weight? Number 10 is, are you gonna lose more weight if you're still fat and overweight? Like, lose more weight, please. Yeah, I'm still gonna lose weight. My goal is to reach my weight goal towards my birthday. Like, that is really my goal, and I feel like that's more achievable. My initial goal when I went through weight loss surgery was to lose everything within a year, and that would have been, how many kilograms? That would have been 110 kilograms within a year, which, like, doesn't sound that, like, if you get weight loss surgery, you would think I was able to achieve that, but I wasn't. I still have a good 25 kilograms. Number 11 is, has it been easier to move around? Yes. Oh my goodness. That is one of the first things that, like, one of the first positive things that happened besides losing weight, was that it was always just so much easier to move around. When I was almost 400 pounds, it was extremely hard to go through the door. It was, and there were some doors where I had to, like, how would I say this? I had to, like, enter the room by the side, if that makes sense. Like, I couldn't go to my bathroom without, like, entering the door. I would have to, like, enter by the side. Number 12 is, what is the hardest part? So I would say that the hardest part definitely is the recovery. Setting yourself very big expectations, and not goals, but more expectations and things you expect after the surgery and from the surgery that are not going to be met. Really isn't a miracle, really a tool to help you lose weight. And the thing is, like, in the beginning, it doesn't feel like a tool. It just feels like, oh my gosh, like, now I can't eat. I have to, you know, it doesn't feel like a tool in the beginning. It feels like a miracle in the beginning. It feels like you took the miracle pill and now you're losing weight. And then I would say, like, after 8-9 months, a year, then you start realizing, like, oh, this is a tool. Like, this is not a miracle. I can still gain weight. I can start to binge eat a little bit, you know. Number 13, what made you want to do this? I can't even touch a carrot. So, I actually like carrots. I like roasted carrots. I think they're so delicious. They're kind of sweet, and if you roast them in the oven, they get kind of charred, and they're so good. Anyways, what made me want to do this is just, it was so hard to live being 400 pounds. Sometimes I'll sit for my Q&A. Please make sure to tell me in the comments, what are you doing during your big break Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and that you follow my Instagram for some before and after pictures. I love you guys so much. Bye.